Hey y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, March 29th, 2025. Watchalong Live Reactions. I'm your host, Adv Devin. How we doing, y'all? How's everybody's Saturdays been treating them? Hope your weekends have been going good. Whew. My day has been a very lazy, hazy day. I've just kind of I woke up at like noon, but I've been just now really waking up in the last hour or so. Yes, hey, Lone Star, welcome in. I got a good day so far. I love to hear that for you. Hologram versus Blake Christian. Ooh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. We get to see a little bit more of Blake Christian, the AEW exclusive. Can see a little bit more of Blake Christian, more importantly. Hey there, Cam. Hey there. Welcome in, Alex. Heyo. Yo, what's up, y'all? These are the vibes. See Hassan stopping in a little earlier as well. Like me. Yes, it's effectively the last day of AEW's unofficial Meat Madness month. And, word on the street is, Aminata's not cleared for tonight. I didn't see anything on Twitter when I was looking around for it. Time will tell. But here's to hoping that we're going to get some Meat Madness with that match one way or another. Be it Hayter versus Aminata or Hayter versus somebody else. But yes, how we doing, y'all? There's something else over here. Yes. How goes, Gander? Welcome in. I am saying that. For a second, I thought that said Gambit. I was like, ooh, I've been mispronouncing it for like a week. Hey, Riga, how goes, y'all? By the way, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up on your way in. Those thumbs up go a long way for us. Drop a bell to help get those notifications going. Make sure you're always notified for when we go live. This channel has effectively just become ROH and AEW with a hint of MLP in there. I suppose we'll be doing WrestleMania on this channel as well. WrestleMania week in general is going to be nuts, y'all. Between not just everything AEW related, but we're going to be following the entire collective, save for a couple of shows here and there. It's going to be nuts. And a lot of that is going to be done over at our secondary channel, pinned in the chat message below. You've probably heard me talk about that already, but in case you haven't, GCW New Japan watch-alongs are moving over to there. GCW show tonight, no compadre, notwithstanding. That was initially going to be a watch-along here, but Collision became what it is tonight, so we went for that instead after a poll on the Discord. We're still going to be doing a no compadre watch party over on the Discord immediately following the end of the stream. We'll be starting over the start of the stream, so you don't have to worry about avoiding spoilers too long. And, yes, starting tomorrow, America's Most Wanted will be the first GCW watch-along on that new channel. So please do stop by. We are getting spoiled for the next few weekends for sure. Oh, yeah, no. April is going to be a blur when it comes to pro wrestling. I hope it's a good show tonight. Oh, I think it will be, personally. That's why we're doing it. Initially, y'all, we would have not been going live right now. We would have actually been going live in an hour from now for the start of GCW No Compadre because it starts 9 p.m. Eastern. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. That card, stacked, is going to be a very worthwhile viewing. So, even if you're not a GCW faithful, we got AEW Women's World Championship #1 contender on that card tonight in Megan Bayne. So, worth checking out, even if you're a little bit casual to it. If you got some extra time to kill after the stream. I'm looking forward to Aminata versus Jamie. Agreed. I'm hoping it happens. My understanding is that the match is in risk due to possible non-clearance for Aminata. Aminata news came from a Twitter post from someone who was a VIP for tonight's show. It was told by AEW, so it's nothing solid to get. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't, yeah. I'm not going to give them that too much merit. Of course, I will happily admit I'm wrong if I'm wrong. They could say something at the top of the show tonight. Maybe that's not something they wanted getting out. And that's why we haven't seen it anywhere or seen a tweet about it, because they really wanted to, like, wait down to the wire. As you were watching Collision, you're the only streamer that watches Collision. Oh, I appreciate that, Alex. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's a... first off, Collision doesn't get the love it deserves. And, some people have some valid reasons for that, whatever the case may be, but I've always wanted to stick it through with Collision. From the very first episode, you can go back and look at it on this channel. So every time I have an excuse to say, hell, we literally watched Collision instead of Survivor Series 2023. So, like, that's our vibe. And I'm glad that you enjoy the company as well, because I do know some people have some very impress me attitude when it comes to Collision. They almost feel like Collision owes it to them to be that much more entertaining. Wait, what about Aminata? Yeah, no, Jordan pretty much clarified it there in the chat right above you. Queen Aminata, I didn't know what happened. No, I'm thinking it's one of those like, for precautionary purposes, we won't clear. But I also think that's that it could have just been somebody trying to stir the pot on social media and successfully doing so. Alrighty, y'all. Of course, you know the drill. Brief buffering may occur in the next moment or so. Fret not. If all goes according to plan, it should be brief because we are getting commercial-free edition of the show. I'll let you know when it should be all done and over with, but we're going into that territory right now. Sorry, I just woke up long. No worries, fam. Here's to hoping that we can help give you a fresh start to your day. As we hope this show gets on the road already, please. No promos this week, it seems. Alrighty. We should be all good to go. On the buffering front. And once again, I'll ask y'all just now stopping in, please do drop a thumbs up. Help get us boosted here on the channel. Get us out there. There's a lot of wrestling going on tonight. You know, we want to be there for those looking for the Collision vibes. Feel spoiled getting another live Collision. Agreed. And it looks like that's going to be a spared experience in these coming months. It seems like there's going to be a lot of taped Collisions to come, so these live ones are going to feel special each time we get them. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Very much am myself, Dirty Hippo. Hope you are yourself. Hope we can bring the energy up for anyone on the lower side of things. Hologram vs. Blake Christian announced for tonight. Yeah. Jordan threw that at us just as we were going live. I was like, no way. I still can't get over this. Toni, almost immediately after ending a career-defining saga, takes a loss to her very next challenger. You know what I'm really happy to see? Despite how it can look on both sides of the pond, nobody's complaining about the world champion getting pinned in a tag match. Because it was done right. Big hard cam. Yeah, we're up here. Timeless. Oh yeah, she is a lone star. No, Luther. Still being announced. Bet. Glad to hear it. We're all clear on that.
She said, Toni. If you're too busy crushing watermelons and eating babies, then you will listen to what I
Oh my goodness. Crushing watermelons and eating babies. Oh yeah, no, Toni's hair apparently takes a lot of work to make happen, and it's so worth. It's amazing.
Last Wednesday, you were the better woman. I don't know what happened. It all happened so fast, but before I knew it, I was flat on my back like you'd just bought me a steak dinner.
Oh my god. I'm feeling losing a dynasty.
I am embarrassed. I am hurt.
I hear you, Dresden. You see, I'm of the opposite. I'm of the opposite mind. When she took that loss, I'm like, oh no, she's retaining.
The worst part is you made it look so easy.
We can do it. It was hard.
Hotel, and I turned off all the lights. And I lay there, going over the same scene in my head over and over and over again, wondering if this is what will happen to me at Dynasty. And then when the sun came up, I was covered in sweat, more so than usual.
Okay.
But I got up, and I went into the bathroom and I took a piss. And then I stubbed my toe, and then I whacked my head on the sink. And then when I came to, I looked into the mirror, and I remembered exactly who I am.
What? What's she on about?
I am timeless.
I know.
Toni Storm, and at Dynasty, I will be leaving with your tits in my purse. And
Oh! Damn! I love her. I don't believe you. She is epic, but oh no, there's Penelope. Oh. Oh no, here comes Megan. Watch your back. Damn, this crowd is hazing them for this. On the belt. Yo, this moving hard cam is so epic. Maybe the coolest pro wrestler just bought that for real in the way Penelope was just like, ha, I did that shit. Her belt landed on her belt. Yup.
Looks like it bowed down. Is it time up for timeless Toni Storm?
So Toni kills her, right? I mean, maybe. Could you imagine at this point? Like, there's the thing, right? Toni's got to figure this out. Toni's got 2 more shows before she defends this belt against Megan Bayne, and Megan has left her laying at her wake every single time they've met. Save the gauntlet. But that's different. Hell, what a segment.
Megan Bayne doesn't care, but with Toni Storm looking ahead to her modernist challenger.
I really didn't think we weren't getting interrupted or anything like that. I was just like, okay, we're gonna get the promo. We're gonna get a nice build. It's gonna be a lovely speech, and we'll move forward. Just threw the belt on her head. I didn't even catch that. Oh, damn.
This Wednesday, I'm going to do something for myself. Adam Copeland, you and me, one-on-one for what you did to me.
Okay.
I bet you think that was oh so ruthless. But I know that you are losing your edge and you're just trying to cope with it. I'm going to beat you to a pulp.
Damn, I'm not used to that level of cleverness from him.
Just enough of you alive to limp to Dynasty, team up with your 2 little groupies, and lose yet another chance at becoming a champion here in AEW.
I was not ready for that. From Claudio, of all people.
My sister and my wife until I met Marina Shafir. On the day that she just snaps, I know I don't want to be the one who pissed her off. And part of me thinks, me and you swerve, we should just grab some popcorn, sit and watch these ladies tear each other apart, but you talked a really, really big game on Wednesday. I know you gotta back it up. Right now. That's the job. And poor sweet Willow.
Willow! Ty lubisz ulibаться. Try to keep smiling when I rip your liver out and shove it down your throat.
You see, look at Mox's face is like, that sounds hyperbolic, but she'll really do it. I'm gonna stand over here. Like, that was right. Lone Star's like, okay, wow, that's. I feel a little more concerned for Willow. We'll leave it at that. Mox loves him some Home Alone thief cosplays. No, like, actually, though, he's so cartoon thief. It's great. Yo, Jay White singles competition. It's been too long. And against Kevin Knight as well, y'all. If y'all aren't be keeping up with New Japan, if you haven't tuned in MLP, you need to get an eye on Kevin Knight wherever you can. He was also in the Jersey J Cup for GCW. He's kind of been a little bit of everywhere right now. One half of the Jet Setters alongside of Kushida. We saw him on ROH last week, and I think we saw him on Collision, I want to say a few weeks ago as well. Yes, get well soon, Juice. It's got to be soon, right? It's got to be soon. Seen him, but I'm excited. Hell yeah. You can tell the camera's not sure which tunnel he's going to be coming out of. Jay entering the Owen. Yeah, so far we got Jay White, we got Will Ospreay, and Hangman Adam Page. Yeah, that's exactly it. He's primarily a high flyer, and he's ridiculously athletic. His vertical leap is insane. But he's precisely this. Has a power game to him, a sneaky power game. It's going to be Hangman versus Swerve it all in. I hear you. It feels like that's the match, but you see, with how AEW has played me with their tournaments in the past, namely the C2 last year, I can see them finding some way to give me a completely different world title match that I wasn't anticipating, but will be okay with. Also, Kevin Knight is usually babyface, but I don't know. He came out of the babyface title, but he does have a certain, like, swagger to him that reads heel. I suppose the match will tell, but he's definitely going to be fighting from underneath against, I guess you could say, a mainstay favorite. I want to say like someone with a home field advantage, but I guess you can't really say that about Jay White. Genuinely want Jay to win the Owen. You see that would, but you see, I want. My thing is the world title match at the biggest show of the year. I feel like there's got to be an extra level of gravitas to it. Not just these two facing each other would be epic, you know. So like that's why like a Hangman Swerve feels so right. But again, they could do something with Jay and Mox. Jay has kind of been punked out this entire Death Riders run in one way or another. Does he? Oh, that's cool. He wrestled AR Fox as a heel. You know what? You're right, Cam. He did. Now that I think about it, he came out of that tunnel. I've seen that before. Okay. What you realize there, fam? What's going on with Keith Lee? I couldn't tell you, Brad. I hope it's positive, but it definitely doesn't read that way when you get into the cryptic tweets he's been putting out as of late. Jimmy is back. Let's go. Yes, X-Kong. I literally put an old Discord emote in the chat specifically for tonight. It's actually, I think it might be the first emote I ever made.
Couple of near pinfall attempts, but Switchblade pushing the offense.
There it is. Hex knows. I'm impressed they sold out this arena for a Collision. Fits like 7K. What? This is a 7K crowd for Collision? That's wonderful. Yo, that's so sneaky how they do. Maybe they didn't set up for 7,000 and they just sold out the capacity they set up for. But whatever the case may be, such a big venue. It doesn't look like they have that long of a ramp for it. I don't mind one way or the other. Oh, drove him down with that Rana. Could have spiked him. Saying Samantha Irvin officially are married. Yeah, Garner. It was so nice to see the pictures of it. It was also nice to see that Ricochet didn't actually wear that fit. We might be back. Brad, I don't want to get on all that, just especially because I've talked about it in other spaces. It's a really cool thing. Honestly, I think it's being well done. But yeah, we want to focus on AEW. As we are doing an AEW stream. AEW Doctor's Clear Areas. I hear you, look there. It's coming. Don't you worry. I'm sure she'll be back in the fold in the coming months. If she doesn't make it back by the Owen, then I'll be a little surprised. There's 2.5 here. Oh, then yeah, they definitely just sold out for their setup. All the same, still sold out what they wanted. But yeah, that's definitely not 7,000. Jordan being like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. No worries, fam. That feels much more realistic because it definitely doesn't look like 7K, but it does look like more than 2,500 right now, at least. 7K is B-level pay-per-view AEW right now, at least. Yeah, no, 100%. I'm like, I wasn't even harping up on that until it was brought up, but nonetheless, selling out for what you intended to sell is always good. At least you're staying level. They probably could have sold more if they set up for it.
This great matchup continues on TNT and on Max. You know, as we head towards the Owen Hart Cup tournament, that will be.
No, I hear you there. There's a pure division in AEW. I'd love JY to be on top of it. I hear that. The pure division is such an underrated concept to me. I would love to see it get like so much airtime. Before ROH launched ROH on Honor Club, I thought that ROH would have done. Damn, these chops! I thought ROH would have done well to become like this governing body of championships. Like the Ring of Honor championships not have a home, but just kind of be featured everywhere. So thus you could have a pure division that's featured across the industry, not just across a single promotion or two.
Comes in crisp and loud. 2 count that time. And again a 2 count.
In Greed Riga, pure rules is in the same way that you would have like a hardcore division or something along those lines. You can have, it's a stipulation. Yeah, there's a championship based around the stipulation, but that doesn't mean the stipulation needs to have the championship involved. I hear you, Dresden. In a world where Mariah either defended against Toni or won the title back, I see Mariah versus Jamie Hayter happening. But I also do want to see a Hayter versus Toni Storm because how Hayter lost the title.
He got every bit into that one. Welcome if you got him, Toni, as you know. Yes, Champ, Mercedes, Mone. Coming up.
Switchblade dissecting him.
As well. I'm sure he's covered 1, 2, and again, who doesn't? Because as we've mentioned before, you get.
My phone, I just can't see that, huh? Too lazy to find a stream, so I just keep up on highlights. Yo, Alex, we do watch-alongs for ROH, and we sidecast everything we watch along. So you could just join the Discord, if you haven't already, assuming you haven't already, and bam, watch along with us. Heel Hayter taking the title, and all in is the agenda. Ooh, Heel Hayter. I think I can get with that. It's just Jamie Hayter is so loved. Did he say that she just wants someone new? I mean, hey, that's a possibility as well. If it's her versus Toni at All In, I've seen word of that. Really just rumors, nothing official, nothing on the books. Well, on the record, I should say.
However, it's better to watch or listen to this. You decide. Wow, I'll give you both options. How do you like your chops? Over easy or well done?
I hear you, Jordan. My concern is if they were to try and give her some special lighting, it would just be some sort of strobe effect, and I feel like they can be more creative than that with an entrance.
Dividends in this match. You see the chest of Knight turning red.
Oh, yo. Kevin Knight refusing to fall. Bro trying to show that fighting spirit. Ducked it. Let's go. Oh. Right back to where he needed to be. Oh my god, the way he almost drop kicked over Jay White's head. This vertical leap. More build time after Dynasty to Double or Nothing. Agreed. There's like 6 weeks. Well, yeah, no, I hear you, Alex. Because when you think about it, last year it was from March 3rd to April 21st. This year it was it's March 9th to April 6th. So it's a 4-week spread. It's a 4-week build instead of a 5-week build. Last year it was like from Revolution to Dynasty to Double or Nothing was 5 weeks in between each. In fact, I think that followed even to full Forbidden Door. Whereas this year we were 4 weeks from Revolution to Dynasty. We're gonna have 6 weeks up until Double or Nothing. And I think we'll have 6 weeks from Double or Nothing to All In. It's crazy how close All In is. It's sneaking up on us, y'all. Can I just say that little... It's kind of like a standing from the heavens splash. It reminds me of Montez Ford's Frog Splash, but standing instead of from the top. So excited for Forbidden Door. Yes, Forbidden Door in London is going to be a fun experience. I imagine those who go live are going to really enjoy themselves. And the show they're going to be able to put on with that atmosphere is going to be a unique one. Big ass springboard. Caught. Uranagi, no, turned it around though. Still expecting Bryan to turn up. I think they're going to sell Double or Nothing very hard, including a big return. Really? I mean, he is talking about how he can't be coming back, but that's usually a sign that he can't. Oh! From the ground to the top rope with the Rana. Dude is incredible. Yo, right into that flatliner. Excellent counter. I know. Grass is green when it comes to Jay White and counters, but like, damn.
Back and forth this match goes, and the fans, as you can hear, love every minute of it. A pickup again. As the Uranagi got him down. Planted night this time. Now Jay White says that's it.
Bro, he's calling for the end just like that. Oh, yeah, he's done. Might have been able to have him after the Uranagi at that point. Statement victory. Oh, yeah, no, Riga. 100%. Bryan Danielson is a fucking little liar. Like, he loves lying to everybody. He literally is put over. Cody Rhodes taught me how fun lying is. Like, I think it was... We do nothing big of the biggest thing, the biggest thing.
Kevin Knight, who is all elite. What a showing.
No, I hear you, Alex. I've found a new love for it. One of my favorite things about the channel is honestly doing all the thumbnails and stuff. Y'all hear me talk about it every now and then.
Respect from Jay White.
Earlier today, I was having fun trying to get a Sakura Genesis thumbnail going up. Did they?
Just like myself, Kevin went through the New Japan dojo. And although this year it won't be yours in the Owen,
Toni did? Yo, Toni. With the tongue slip. No way.
we're going to see a lot more of Kevin Knight in AEW.
Yo. This for real? Oh, that's wonderful. Yo, and this crowd giving him such an ovation over it. Not the signing I expected.
That was your cue to leave, but Milwaukee thought otherwise. See you around. No, see, the 2025
That was your cue to leave.
will have the best of the
So yeah, seems like it. Yep.
And just like I do every time, I will show you that I am the most elite. Because I need to win the Owen Hart Cup. Because I need to go into All In Texas. shot at the AEW World Championship. Because I am the last rock and roller. I am the man that single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden. I'm King Switch, baby. I am the catalyst of professional wrestling.
Congrats, Kevin.
It
Agreed.
is still my era. And at All In, I will show you it is still the Switchblade era.
Mission statement is clear. Switchblade.
Oh, don't you worry, Alex. It's undeniable. This man has not seen his last World Championship run. There's no way.
Well, as Dynasty will kick off the Owen Hart tournament, of course, the winners of both the men
Honestly, I dare say, Jay White
coming up at
in 2023 went to the one company, the one major promotion in the world that wouldn't have made him a world champion within a calendar year of his arrival. Just because AEW has a pace to how they do their championships, at the very least, their world championships, they tend to have a greater understanding of the direction they want to take them. Indicated by how they knew their first 4 men's world champions before the championship was even officially made. Stop saying era. It annoys me now. No, I hear you. Unfortunately, I think you're going to be driven nuts by it.
Eat your heart out, Nolan Ryan. By the way, I was thinking about what happened with the Hurt Syndicate this past Wednesday and how Bobby Lashley didn't really quite understand what I bring to the table. When in fact, Bobby Lashley just so happens to live in Texas, and the Rangers made sure to ask for me.
Oh yeah, her stardom on my calendar systems. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of stardom, y'all looked into it, and that's definitely something we'll try to add to the lineup in one way or another. It might be more reserved to their bigger events because they seem to have much more frequent events in smaller bouts. But yes, we're looking at some time after WrestleMania to try and add that to the lineup. But it also is really a matter of how my personal schedule can make it happen, because we got a lot on the dock that we're spinning the wheels of right now. Though it does seem like, again, a lot of it crescendos WrestleMania week, so a lot of things will change around that. Oh, look at her adding Mercedes. Okay.
Maybe I'll say hi tonight, and you know she'll be watching.
I feel like she won't be.
Coming up tonight, Mercedes Mone, the TBS champion, will be in action, and that is coming up next on Collision Live.
Oh, I believe it, Alex. Io Sky, literally one of the best in the world. In the space that she was able to be just that is great. The count for Athena appearance? No, I don't think it would. It's Athena reference. My only hope is the leader doesn't. I hear you, Riga. Something tells me that 2 things can happen there. I see her holding the title for a time during her AEW run until she eventually does drop it on ROH to somebody in that space. You're not wrong, Gardner. I do think that Jay White is featured a fair amount, but at the same time, he can stand to be like a bigger player, you know? Matches have happened. I can believe get ups. That was, I believe, our first match. I'm not being dumb right now, right? I'm just completely blanking. No, we had Toni Storm's segment, but then after that, it was just this match. Agreed, Alex. We can't do this story all these years after all this time and then have her drop it to like Diamante or something. I'm sorry. I love Diamante. There's several other people on that roster that I would love to see have a Women's World Championship run, but not at the expense of Billy not getting her payoff after all this time. Yeah, Rika, that was a thing. I got on my sick of him lately. I hear you there. I will say, him versus Bandito being on the main card of Dynasty is earned. I do think that based on the story, the circumstances, the things they pulled in it, and the potential great moment we'll have on our hands if Bandito were to get that win. But I really hope he gets that win so we can be done with the Jericho thing. Then he can have it out with Big Bill and Brian Keith, who he pretty much sent to the gallows upon confronting Hurt Syndicate. Oh, man, that was brutal. I've thought back on that multiple times throughout this week, y'all. I'm like, damn. Has someone checked in on Brian Keith and made sure he's okay? Like, for real. Like, please, somebody make sure that Big Bill is in good health. Like, these lads were put on a hospice by MVP in his words.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
See, Brian Cage got injured, which is why they weren't. MVP, bro, MVP just I hope they can bounce back. Like, that's the position he put me in. I legitimately hope they can bounce back. Was that a renegade? Whoa. It is indeed a renegade. Back lost power from ooh, scary. I'm glad that you're all good. I hope you're well. Yeah, Brian Keith. That explains. I thought that Murder Machines getting injured was what led to Outrunners getting the title shot. I see that was still just a decision they made. I hope Charlotte is doing well. In the cart we got she.
She's a global star, Toni. Equally at home on the red carpets of Hollywood. And she is the runways of Paris. Her true calling, however, was to dominate.
Doing so advantage again. Yep. Well, it's really just been Robin the better part of the last year. Charlotte has been out for an extended time with something going on. But yeah, every now and then it's like Robin Renegade sighting.
Chris Statlander on a couple of occasions. Oh, what an Arbe. And even Billy Starks with a great showing for herself recently. Toni, but ultimately,
Yeah, and there's almost no word about it as well, Ray. Like, you don't hear... Like, I can't remember the last time I saw a report or some news about Charlotte Renegade. Oh, she's been out because of... Oh, that's what you look at. Concussion protocol. That's so scary.
with the trainer of Billy Starks. The one that won his champion Athena. Hold on, come on.
Got a two count that time.
Back and forth.
Mercedes wrestling. Oh, nice drop kick there. Hell yeah.
Robin Renegade, her 44th AEW match.
Charlotte, Rumble. Wrong, Charlotte. Yes, that's Charlotte. We're talking Charlotte. It's E-T-T-E instead of O-T-T-E. But yes, no, absolutely 100% agree with that sentiment, Alex. These two are going to have some great chemistry with other times put together. Yes. And it's already looking like it. You saw that drop kick? This match is going to be fun. Honestly, what I want this to be, because we haven't seen Renegade in a few months now, let this be a coming out party. Like, let her really push Mercedes here. In a good... I mean, that's what we're kind of seeing right now. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Really stunned the champion. Doing well to protect it here tonight.
Diving Meteor. Nope. Crossbody. Roll it through. Yo.
Robin comes up with Mercedes in her grasp. Look at Robin Renegade.
My bad. No, you're all good, fam.
Champion escaped out the back.
No way. What are we doing?
This could be it.
Lung blower. Okay. I was like Mercedes with a tombstone? Kevin Knight is all... Oh, that's right, because your power was... Yes, Kevin Knight is officially all elite, friend. Hope Collision is awesome. Able to watch replay when I get home tonight after work. Yes. We're having fun so far, friend. I hope the rest of your shift goes well for you. That Spring Breakthrough logo is dope. Yeah, it is. We got Dynamite Spring Breakthrough and then Collision Spring Breakthrough the next day. Y'all, that week is going to be so fucking busy. I can't stress that enough. There's going to be like 15 shows in 5 days. Kevin got the graphic before RJ. RJ City. He must be. They must have him somewhere. There must be a memo on his employee profile. Is not allowed to have graphic. Agreed, Alex. I'm gonna be watching wrestling Monday through Sunday that week. No, for real. We're gonna be the whole collective. Save for progress. The whole collective. That's gonna be a lot of time. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
But right now, Robin Renegade trying to stay alive.
Moneymaker. That might have been the best one I've seen. Oh, and then into the statement maker. Yeah, no. She was probably hurting. The Moneymaker right into the statement maker. A lot of pain. Put the belt on me, she said to Paul. It's going to feel like Mania Week in 2021 again. For real. Because that was such a cathartic time for pro wrestling. Pro wrestling was finally able to get back outside. We can show someone we... For real. Oh my gosh. Because that's going to be Collision is also, and what I'm so happy about is Collision is not getting in the way of Bloodsport. So then we get to still watch Bloodsport right afterwards. The what's it called? The WrestleCon Super Show might get watch parties or something, but we'll figure out how we work that.
For the TBS champion Mercedes Mone.
Rico Wild.
The Mone train is running hotter than ever, but you had something you wanted to say?
AEW needs a Nokia's.
That's right, Toni.
What is that sign?
I am the greatest TBS champion of all time.
I'm gonna have to miss Collision this week because Canadian Night one smart move. Agreed. I think more importantly, smart move by the network. It's more their decision than his. There it is.
That's right. I plan on winning the Owen cart, and then the money train is gonna
The
make
cart?
its way to Texas to All In, and then I'm going to become the AEW Women's World Champion.
Okay.
Girls' hopes and dreams.
But that tournament's got a lot of competition,
Oh no.
as we know, including Billy Starks, who
Yeah.
Toni, I don't want to hear about that stupid kid, Billy Starks. Look, Billy has a lot of heart, but not as much
You
heart
want to know
as
who
Robin Renegade.
was on an undefeated streak
Robin.
before they lost unexpectedly in the Win a Heart tournament 2 years ago?
But Billy Starks, I mean,
Athena.
who trained Billy Starks?
So I don't know about that like mouse.
Sucks at professional wrestling. I mean, you're looking at the greatest women's wrestler of all.
Hey, Jesse, what's up, fam? Yo, her music just hit.
You're kidding me.
She wasn't playing around. I fully thought that was just a false tease. Now you can mark down an Athena appearance for you.
The longest reigning Ring of Honor Women's Champion of all time. The Forever Champion. The Fallen Goddess.
Just don't be afraid. Did you vibe up so hard? Hell yeah, I was. Hell yeah. It's real. I was starting to wonder if we were really getting here with this. No worries, Alex. The belt around her waist is the official title design. The belt on her shoulder was a customized title design with a spinner of her in the middle, gifted to her by Lexi Nair. Yo! Yo, clocked her upside the head. Wait, hold up. You see Robin Renegade still here?
Uh-oh, what's happening here? Right out. Oh, hands the old face.
Wow, I think we just saw two things come to fruition in one.
Oh, this not a good time.
Okay, that's. It's funny too because she was gifted that title design by Lexi Nair, and then like 2 weeks later kicked Lexi Nair out of MIT.
We heard that Mercedes Moné has added her name to the Women's Owen Hart Foundation tournament. One wonders who might join her there. Well, as Moné looks ahead, we want to take you back to this
I think you might be a few seconds ahead of us, Alex. Will Mercedes put another girl over in AEW? Oh, absolutely. I feel like a lot of people were under this impression that she won't. She's not some politicker, y'all.
Julia Hart. As we said, a hard-hitting match that landed on all cylinders here.
I can get why it reads that way, but she's so about the business. She just happens to be one of those who genuinely deserves to be on the top of it.
But with this in mind, let's take you back
Do you believe I'm a bit ahead of you, boss? No worries, fam. Of course, we only ask that you don't call out anything before you see us reacting to it. But, yeah, other than that,
Due to a wrist injury you suffered in your match against
you know, don't react to it in chat. Obviously, don't sit here and be like, can't cheer out loud yet.
Hayter is Billy Starks. Now, given all of this information,
Oh. Never mind, this is a thing.
You know this was so professional, don't you? I had the game plan.
what I think
Queen,
was-
I offered
Appreciate you,
the
Alex.
game plan, and you just didn't want to listen. And let's look at history. Let's look at the thread here. Queen,
Like the mouse control
every
magic.
time you listen to me, you win your matches. And every time you don't listen to me, not only do you lose your matches, but then you're winding up injured as well. This is all choices. Everything we do
Let's see
is
here.
choices. And unfortunately, last week, you made the wrong choice.
Billy Starks versus Sherry Hayter is epic.
everything is about choices. And I still choose not to listen to your trash, Serena. Yeah. I'm not listening to that.
Okay, Queen. I respect your decision, but I think deep down you know I'm right. And if you think that there might be a slight little chance within you that you know and think I'm right, it looks like you're going to have a few weeks at home to rest up a little bit, so here's some reading.
School's in session. Certainly, these two individuals have been learning a lot themselves.
So look at how time it looks. Yeah. Dude, I think it's going to the Owen Cup. Specifically on the women's side, I think we just saw two women who are both going to be in it. Big boy Bill, yeah. How long you streaming? Going just for Collision is going to be the only stream this evening. Tomorrow, well, not tomorrow. Later on after the stream, we're heading over to Discord to start up GCW No Compadre, which is starting technically in 15 minutes, but we're going to start it from the top at 10 p.m., 1 hour after it starts. So avoid social media if you're looking to watch the show. Don't worry about being too locked into GCW. It's a very casual watch. You can literally make any GCW show your first GCW show. So if you're curious about, say, Mega Bane in action tonight, or any one of the 3 GCW titles on the line, yo, Layla serving. Minnesota, cool. Oh wait, that's right. They're from Minnesota, aren't they? I'm gonna laugh so hard if they're actually not, because I would have just talked over the announcement that would have told me. I want to see when the tag titles are simple. Oh no, for real. Why are they not ROH World Tag Team Champions yet? I haven't seen it since Moxley had the title. Completely fine. A lot has happened in GCW over the time, but no worries. It's easy to dive into. They are from Minnesota, yes. Okay, appreciate you. Thank you. This year started great for AEW. For real, XCOM, we're going into April now, and this hot streak is continuing. I'm here for it.
Towering, skyscraping doesn't do it justice.
He's an amazing.
They are in Wisconsin, yes. I say that they were in Minnesota not too long ago. I'm really sure that was last Wednesday they were. St. Paul. My dumbass, literally. I said it at the top of the show, too.
And now the bad apple wants in.
Well, both Keith and Big
Yeah, no, it just doesn't happen now. I need them to to run it anyway, and she cleared it. Agreed. That match needs to happen. That match is low-key why we're doing this show as a watch-along instead of a watch party. I saw that match and I was like, I want to see that live. Agreed, Alex, on the Dynasty build. It's not the build for Evolution. I feel like there's not going to be many pay-per-view builds that will be the build for Evolution. The build for Evolution was excellent. But I do think that it's still going to be a wonderful show. As for rated FTR winning the titles, I don't think so. I think those titles are going to the Ops sooner rather than later. I think the program down the line is going to be the Ops versus Death Riders.
And Darius Martin, almost telepathic, oftentimes in wrestling.
Over the top with the back roll. Whoa, yo, nice kick. Also appreciate Bryan Keith being out here in the proper gear.
And here is Big Bill.
Maybe Toni caught a feminist. Hilarious take. Hard to argue. I hear that, Riga. The thing is, I feel like Dax turning on Cope gets undone if any real good comes before the next thing that pisses him off. You know what I mean? His abs look scary. No, for real. Here's the thing, right? The bigger you are, the harder it is to maintain that little body fat. Big Bill has got to be one of the most determined human beings on the planet to have the physique he does. Because even with all the genetic blessings, it takes a lot of hard work to look like that at legitimately 7 feet tall. Let alone to be able to move the way he does. Like, here's the thing. I hope it's not the case, but I would not be surprised if you talked to him and he said, yeah, I got a hip issue or a knee issue, because that's what happens to athletes his size when they move the way they do. But he is just such a fucking unit. Do you think Pac will ever be world champion in AEW? Possibly, but I wouldn't hold your breath for it. I think he's found his spot as being that heel who always challenges but never wins it. I love Big Bill. His story is... Yes! Oh my gosh. You look at this man in 2019 versus now. Two completely different human beings. And it's so wonderful. He's a classic example of people can change for the better.
Interesting story that's been developing there with Dax Harwood. A very emotional guy. I don't think there's any question about that. And we'll be talking more about
Darius finally from underneath. Yo, these kicks from Bryan Keith is not something I would have expected. CPAC and TTG, I think the cars. I guess that. No, for real, Justin. The thing is, like, I can see him challenging for the world title. I can see him being that intense heel. You could convince me could win the world title, but ends up not winning the world title. He can be a very convincing challenger, but that's exactly it. I feel like the industry is better off when you have people like that, because that makes for those who actually do achieve that victory, the theoretical victory. The Pacs of the world don't, and winning that world title makes it much more viable. Anyone who has struggles myself, I agree big time. I used to be interested, now I guess, but after getting... Yo, that's so wonderful to hear, Alex. I'm so happy to hear that for you, dude. No, oh man. There's so much I want to say about that, but I don't want to dive too much to it. I'm just gonna say, happy for you. My brother is only 6'3" for play basketball. Worked out 27. Hurt his knee. Couldn't play college anymore, but became a bodybuilder. It's crazy how knees and hips are easy to hurt taller you are. Yes, because there's so much more weight being put on those joints. And the thing is, right? Something that, because it gets so it gets looked at in such a positive light. It's not normal to be like well over 6 feet tall. Human beings, their bodies are just were genuinely not designed to be that big. As a result, our joints are not designed to handle the weight that comes with being that big. You know, so not just strengthening muscles, you got to strengthen joints, and that's a much more difficult process, and that's much more dependent on genetics than muscle building and muscle definition is. And keep flexing that you were short. No, because like no, that's also a thing too. There's a sweet spot for human size in terms of height. Like realistically, human beings being somewhere from like 5'6" to 6'2" is like that's the sweet spot. Nothing says you can't be healthier outside of that range, but that's where those health complications you often hear about strike most. You see, Big Bill he's often lost to his own hubris. But he's very locked in, so yeah, I get you. I don't see how he loses this match. He has to get punked out. Although he's starting to play to the crowd. This could be bad. He's proven that this is not the thing to do. Also, what has he done with his hair? Has he straightened it? Something's different about it. Gee, that man had a really rough go towards the end of last year, and I had to go work for about 3 months. So awesome. I love to hear that. Because so many people struggle with that exact bounce back. So, like, that's just a demonstration of strength right there. Good on you. He has special boots on, man. No way he's lucid. No, for real. Oh, no. When he was rocking the mint Timbs, oh, next level. You know, I really think Hangman is going to cost for his title match at Dynasty. Take care. Always winning and let Hangman keep his promise. You see, I hear that. What I could see is him wanting to cost him, thinking twice about it, not actually costing him, but it still being enough to cost Swerve the match. So as far as Swerve's concerned, that's what he's done. All right. He backed himself into the corner to get himself out of the corner. Nice. Tag also. That blind tag to Bryan Keith, though. Wait. I think. Never mind. Was that a blind tag to him? I don't know. If it was, that was a very sneaky one, and they took out Bryan Keith, not thinking that he's the legal man. Dante has hops like Judy. Pop up. Oh, no. Damn. Tried to sneak in, and it did not work. What kind of tope was that? Did bro just hit the... He just hit the shell shock. Watch it, just making shit up. No, like literally. Bro went for the dive and like halfway just turned. Is like, what if I did this? Yes, Jordan, you saw it too. I was like, shell shock? Like, bro, since when do you do that? And why'd you do it so well? Yo, that camera angle. When you see Dante just coming into those shot upside down, it was epic. The alley-oop with the frog splash. Oh, no. Oh, he almost pulled it off so clean. Oh, in his own corner. Exploder, and there's Big Bill for the tag. Big Bill tagged in. Oh, no. Just making shit up. Mid-mat is Pac behavior, and I'm here for it. No, for real. That slide into the knees. So gross. Dude. Dunked. Bro went for the full cover. He's locked in. I have the reminder of how damn good Bryan Keith is. Yes. Agreed. Bill with the crazy eyes there. He's so good. He's one of those people like could be world champion one day, and you couldn't argue it. Every single time I see the back of Dante's trunks, I think it says Chun Man. And I'm like, what does that mean? And then I realize it says Inhuman. I'm like, that sounds like some random nickname he got on the indies from somebody for something, like, For some backstage joke.
As you heard from Big Bill and Bryan Keith as they walk away, two of the great young teams in AEW. What a confrontation.
Bill's mouth like tiny. No, he was just doing the thing where he's like, he was just very intense locked in. Oh, they're always pulling up, ready to fuck them up. Something tells me they're gonna they're gonna see him. Yo. Yo, AR Fox. It's on site, I guess. I'm so happy. For a second, I thought that AR Fox was about to turn on him. I was like, oh, no. Should be a singles wrestler. He'd be fantastic as TNT champ. I think Leo will still do singles stuff. He'll definitely be the lead singles guy if this group ever has a need to do singles stuff. But yeah, he is really good. Ever since I was introduced to him as the 22-year-old piece of gold, he's always won me over in everything he's done. Leo needs to turn already. I will die on this hill. It'll happen. Who's third gonna be? I'm not quite sure. But I shall be right back here. I'm gonna take advantage of this break. Well, the timing always tends to work out on these things. When it doesn't. I am always scared that I'm going to be like, I'm not going to make it back before a commercial break is over for one reason or another. And then it's just going to be like 2 minutes into a segment before I finally get back. She's fantastic in the ring. Cruiserweight title run. Lost my mind when he won the belt. Yes. I still remember watching NXT live when that happened. I was so happy for him because, like, again, it just felt so deserved, you know? Sorry, Jim. I don't blame you, Rika. You got a pretty good mind for when it comes to creative wrestling. Mans is a wrestling mathematician.
Last time we saw you, you were victorious over Julia Hart, and now tonight you are in the main event of Collision facing Billy Starks. How does it feel to be back?
Well, it feels great, and if you know,
Oh, that's the main?
do things by any
Yes.
being in the main event tonight is just another Saturday night for me. But I tell you what, I'm very excited to be in the ring with a young whippersnapper like Billy Starks. Oh, it just injects something in me, you know, just really gives me that fire. And you know what? Billy, she has a lot of fire herself, and I like that a lot. She gets knocked down so many times, and she keeps getting back up. And you know what? I do really respect that about her. But Billy, I don't want you to mistake respect for mercy. If you step up to me, I'm going to hit you right back and knock you on your ass. No hesitations, no second chances. So if I were you, I'd be smart. Or find out the hard way. Your choice. One more thing. I've noticed a couple of the girls putting their names in the hat for the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. So you know what? I'm going to do that tonight myself. I'll be entering. And you know what, Lexi? I think it's very fitting that I returned at All In last year, and this year, I'm going to leave a champion.
I'm sorry, Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm has got to be the main event. Not the main event, but it's got to be the women's world title match for All In for me. That's awesome. Jeez, these brackets. Right, Jordan? These tournaments are getting stacked so much ahead of time. I'm here with you on that, Riga. Her appearance is so recognizable. It's like the way she's just come into her own so quickly and so organically is awesome. Jamie Hayter is like the first example of somebody who wasn't in AEW's original plans to be a big champion becoming one. Yes, we're getting Adam versus Danny again. Yep. No time limit and no outside interference. Wow. Somebody must win. The better man shall prevail here. I'm so here for it. Yo, Dynasty is looking so good. I'm wondering if it's going to be another, all of a sudden, it's 12-match card. I love that she came back with the fluorescent orange hair and appearance has become even more and more natural. Yep. She's rocking that old Daphne look. Let's go, Adam. He deserves a title after everything he's been through. I agree, Dresden. And honestly, that's the thing, is like, after all of this, he's got to win, right? Like, if we go through all of these pit stops on the way to this big title match, there is nothing that can get in the way. There must be a winner kind of thing. Like, what happens if the match ends in like a double count out or something? Oh, that'd be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
And of course, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, out here with him, members of the Undisputed Kingdom waiting on Garcia.
Pay off so that they keep doing it like this work. Agreed. We can't do, like, personally, I feel like that's how tournaments should always be, you know? We can't be doing this thing where it's like, all right, here's some people who have no chance in hell. Why is he always in sync with his Titantron? He must know the specific beat in his song that syncs up with or something. He's got a great sense of rhythm. I mean, most pro wrestlers do, but Daniel Garcia takes it to another level. Good evening, and good morning, and good day, people. Welcome in, Judge. Hope you're doing well. I have seen some shit. Nice. Hope you're ready for the GCW watch party later on in this evening. I know No Compadre just started up live, but we're going to be doing a watch party for it in an hour's time on the Discord after Collision ends. So anybody who's interested in that, do peep.
Crystal clear. I have all the respect in the world for you. The past two matches that we've had, they've been some of the toughest in my AEW career. When I say that you are the future of all elite wrestling, I mean that in my soul. And these people, they believe it too.
And
that's because you're a fighting champion.
I think the yellow can stand to be a little more muted.
When I challenged you for that TNT championship,
The design on it's nice.
But neither did you. And as a fighting champion, That must make you sick to your stomach. You shouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing that you couldn't, that you can't beat Adam Cole.
No, that's what's happening,
If you're a
Tristan.
coward, you would want to change that. I know that I want to change it. I don't want this to end in a draw. I don't want this to end in a tie. This needs to end with one man proving that he is better than the other. And damn it, that man is me. I know, you know, the entire world knows that Adam Cole and Daniel Garcia need to finish this fight.
Adam,
I just saw his face.
with a lot of things that you said. And I've been in the ring with you for almost 2 months straight. And as much as a pleasure it's been testing my iron against one of the absolute best in the world, truly, truly. I'm getting a little bit frustrated. It's been eating me alive knowing that I can't.
It's hilarious.
Danny, you're the TNT champion. How many opportunities is this guy gonna get? Don't let him talk you into it. You're the TNT champion. It's his job to beat you, and you couldn't do it. You don't have to do this.
We've already seen the graphic daddy match. Do you not realize this? I mean, you're not wrong, Alex. I do think that Daddy's got a point here. Yes, Ricky, he's got such a mind for pro wrestling.
So, Adam, how about you and we run it back one more time, baby?
Danny! Hey, listen. I have
Dude, he
all
just
the
pulled a
respect
Scott
in the
Hall.
world for you. And just like Adam said, you are the future. And I'm not saying this just because he's my best friend. He is one of the best pro wrestlers on the planet. And as good as you are, you're just not there yet, dude.
Oh, not there yet.
Not there yet.
It's not there yet.
You got a
What's
problem?
your problem? What are you talking about? I don't give a...
Hey, enough! 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 I've had enough of the noise. I've had enough of the distractions. April 6th, you're not going to be out there. You're not going to be out there. And Matt, you're not going to be out there either. Because that AEW dynasty, there's going to be no...
Right, like the mouse, they dropped the graphic earlier at the top.
limit. It's going to be Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia for the TNT Championship. One last time. There will be a winner, and you're looking right at him.
Damn.
Return match it's going to be next Sunday. No time limit. We're going to finally find out with no one else in ringside who the better man is. No outside interference. No time limit. On pay-per-view 1 week from Sunday. You can join us on Prime Video.
Garcia came in earlier today. He said that he wanted the chance. He's going to get it at Dynasty. Will it be third time the chance?
I still can't get over how they spoiled it.
Still the TNT title.
I mean, I will, but it's just kind of funny that that happened.
When Athena came out to confront the TBS champion, she is standing by with Billy Starks. Let's go back to her right now.
Mercedes! Is that it?
Yeah, just about.
It's so annoying. But hey, Bills, what's that expression? You poke a bear and it might bite you or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that? I'm going to do you one better.
Okay.
Mercedes, if you're going to be a passive-aggressive bitch, you're going to get hit. How did you like the taste of the floor, honey? Was that great for you? Because it was great for me. So use this as a learning lesson. Keep my name in my minion's name out of your damn mouth. But hey, you're in the business of collecting championships. Oh my gosh, you know what? You are such an inspiration to me that I'm going to do the same thing. So we're going to get down to real business. You might not know what that is. Minions.
Can't
AEW
disagree,
fans around
Alex.
the world. Your forever ROH champion, your minion Union Overlord, Fallen Goddess, American Joshi, and countless other things, is officially entering the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament.
Yo, she's in.
It's great. It's great. It's great. And you know what? You made this all.
What? She's in. Their first match is going to be in the tournament.
You have a match tonight too.
Yeah, I got
the
this much.
main event. Look at you go against former AEW World Champion Jamie Hayter. Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I got this. I will make you proud, I promise.
I'm sure you'll find a way to disappoint me, but tonight, Billy,
Oof.
I'm going to be watching very closely. Good luck.
Athena runs a tough ship. And she's tough, isn't she? And she's entered now for the Owen Hart Cup Women's Division.
Huge news.
The following contest is scheduled to unfold with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Cash Wheeler from Asheville, North Carolina, with 220.
The Axe Harwood.
This past week on Dynamite, Tony, the huge news that Rated FDR would be challenging the Death Riders at Dynasty for the World Trios titles.
Yeah, you know, that was huge news, Nigel. Also, kind of, I don't know, I know Dax. I've known him for...
I guess so, like Mouse. That seems to be how it is in pro wrestling. You know, a lot of tournaments, it's just kind of like, I'm going to be in this thing, and so they are. I can never tell if it's a case of, like, I've had this silently confirmed to me before doing this promo, and I'm just making it sound like I'm doing it on my own, but yeah. It does feel like if you dare to step foot in this tournament, you may. But it's your dignity on the line. Like, what? He looks like the Smiley getting on the bus. That's ruthless. With his, honestly though, his bangs do look a little greasy right now. But with a fresh wash, you could have convinced me, like, nondescript C tier anime pro tag. Dex is turning heel right now against Adam Copeland. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking he's turning on him afterwards. I also do think they want to go for a nuanced thing and not have it be an outright heel turn right away. Could be wrong though. My thing is how Cash plays into all of it, you know. I'm decent size beard myself. It was around the same size as yo, nice. That's nice. Oh, I agree, Lone Star. We're gonna see some classic technicals in this one, with an added layer, with an added layer of grittiness.
Helping out Adam Copeland against the Death Riders had taken away from their tag title aspirations, whereas Cope felt as though he was helping.
Agreed, Jordan. Like, seriously, why not do 2 opening round matches on Dynasty for each tournament? Just go for it. There's 4 matches right there. Then again, though, we already do have like 6. We don't want to end up having like a 13-match card. Although that's probably what's going to happen anyway. So.
But he agreed with it. I don't know if it was begrudgingly or not, but that's what we got. Rated FTR against the Death Riders.
Riga, I think that day will be soon. That's kind of why I'm really hoping for Ops versus Death Riders, because we had a little hint on Wednesday from the Ops, but I also want to see it come down to like breaking in singles matches. First off, Joe versus Claudio, but also Wheeler versus Hook would be an excellent match. Actually, I'm pretty sure they've had a match back in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Or might I be mistaken? He deserves a title shot right now. Oh, there's no doubt. He's at like 20-0. He's not lost a match in the company yet. Like I feel like from a kayfabe standpoint, you can't make an argument that he doesn't. 3 them is not 2025 them. You're not wrong, Creed. You're so very right on that point. Yo, live Collision on a Thursday. It's actually pretty lit. I hope this trial run proves to be healthy for them, and they consider the move. I love Weekend Collision, but I think I wouldn't be against them putting it on Thursdays. Please, please. Like, what are you? Just called the Spring Break Show by. Ha! Tony Schiavone just cannot. Is the GCW reactions after AEW? We're gonna be. Yes. We're gonna be doing a delayed watch party on the Discord. We'll be starting the show at the top of the. Well, not at the top of the hour, but we'll be starting the show from the top of the show. We won't just be jumping in at it live. So, avoid any spoilers for the next hour or so. I'm gonna lie. This is 2 days back-to-back event every week. I'd be so happy. Agreed, Riga. I think it'd be a nice little flow to things. They could put ROH on Tuesdays if they wanted to. Dax has a singles matches. Ooh, that sure hurt. Yeah, Dax is sneaky good at these singles matches. But yeah, London, it won't be a watch along here on YouTube just because the show's already happening. However, about 1/4 the hour, so I guess 60 minutes from now, we're starting up the watch party over on the Discord, starting GCW from the beginning. Tomorrow, we'll be doing a watch-along for it, for America's Most Wanted. And that one's going to be at an earlier hour, too, so that'll be nice. Yo! Actually getting the Superplex off. I was not ready for it. I mean, ROH isn't on TV, so it can take a Saturday slot. It could, but I feel like that would be the death of its live viewership if it's not on a weekday, because ROH is already a very missable experience in a lot of people's eyes. Putting it on a Saturday night would just have it be that much more the case. Agreed, Lone Star. I wouldn't have expected the nice Superplex to come from Wheeler. But yeah, yo, welcome in, fam. Uh-oh, we lost Cam again. I think Cam's power might have gone out. I think that's a dream. Dynamite Collision Wednesday and Thursday. Get RH the TV deal on the Saturday spot. I hear you personally. I'd like to see ROH get like a Monday or a Tuesday spot, but I wouldn't complain about it being on Saturdays, and you already know we'd still do it. We'd still watch it, assuming that there wouldn't be a more important event in its place happening. What I can see them doing is actually going to Fridays and then just skipping the weekly events, come pay-per-views, and just do the pay-per-views in the place of that. Do you think ROH would go 2 hours at the TV deal? I think they would want to, but I think it would realistically be a 1-hour show. Thing is, there's so many championships that realistically, to feature every single division fairly, you would need a 2-hour program. Or you would need to have a very healthy balance to your talent rotation so you could feature all of those divisions, like, cyclically. Hey there, No Mercy. Not home yet, and you're in Kurt. No worries, fam. We got you. We're going to get you in there. Oh, yep, there's Cam again. Chilling out. You good in here, Cam?
What shape is this hand going to be in? Dax Harwood, because he has suffered a lot of punishment here.
Very important question. So close to the pay-per-view. Former AEW Tag Team Champion.
Hope you're doing well, No Mercy, and safe travels. Well, I think it needs to be 2 hours to be more independent of TK just for his time. Well, getting lost power again, but I'm back. I had a feeling that was the case. No worries. Sorry, the things would have been missed. Ooh, it's been a fun time thus far. We had Athena show up on the scene to confront Mercedes and dropped her. Yo, the clothesline to the outside. Nice. Regardless, be safe. No, Mercedes won her match against Robin Renegade, but then was talking some mess on the mic, and Athena's music hit. She came down and confronted her. Yo? She's tossing him in there like nothing. And they hit the post so hard. They're like, actually, though. No. You've missed it. You've missed a few matches. I'm sorry. I didn't say much. There was also Top Flight versus Learning Tree. The Learning Tree got a very definitive win over Top Flight. He almost got jumped afterwards, but just threw the padding at him. Almost got jumped by Crew, but Air Fox saved him. Oh, I could not. Toni Storm opened the show speaking live, but got jumped by Penelope Ford, and Megan Bayne left laying again. Which when I'm home. Stardom was awesome last night. Yes, I saw. I did not get to see it. I saw it was a 45-minute show, so I set it to the side and then fell asleep. So I have not been yet to watch it, but I do want to get caught up on Stardom, and yeah, I'll be sometime after WrestleMania. That'll be getting added to the lineup if we can fit it into the schedule right. Don't want to get hopes up, but just want to put it out there that it might be a thing. Let's move forward. I was so confused as to why the hour show had been 2 hours and 30 minutes long. Yes, Jordan, I forgot that the time change was happening during this stream. It's funny, right? Because I just realized that No Compadre start time would have technically been like a very weird situation. It's my grandma and mom out for coffee. Yo, that's awesome. I love that. Quality family time right there. Yeah, Dax is kind of getting fed up with you to shit here. I was so dead from working 140 left. I was so confused.
Right now, 1/3 of the champs have sent Dax Harwood in to the ring post. How much can Dax and that left arm take?
It's just like, wait, what? How is this? That's hilarious.
Absolutely, good call.
That palm strike to the leg was rough. Saving time the night before. Changes the night before waking up for Dynasty. Oof. That's gonna be an interesting situation. I got to get that figured out. I might start advertising that time zone on the thumbnails and stuff, just because, like, I don't know. I'll get a feel for it. And there's a freezing rainstorm going on right now. Woof. Stay safe and warm, fam. It honestly was, but like, damn, that sucked to see. Did like Stardom's no commentary. Really? There was no commentary on it? It was just the match? Okay, that's dope. When is the Megan Bayne match? There is no Megan Bayne match on Collision tonight. Megan Bayne, however, is going to be wrestling on No Compadre, so I'm looking forward to the show mainly for that. But it's also interesting because... Wait, hold up! We just... Am I tripping? No, she's on tomorrow night's show, is she? Was she taken off the card? She was just here on Collision. Megan Mercedes tomorrow. Okay. All right. I'm being so dumb. I'm sorry. In the middle of this match, too. I'm so sorry. Oh, going for the cattle mutilation. Any other streamer watch party tonight? Yes, no mercy. We got GCW No Compadre starting relatively soon after the end of the stream. About 15 minutes or so. So if GCW is the vibe in indie capacity, check that out. So then I'm sorry, y'all, to those I said earlier that we got Megan Bayne on GCW tonight. That's not the case. This is so wide to try to cattle mutilation. He really is. You gotta... That's a pitch. Yeah. They moved it because of scheduling conflict, so we were getting Zeta versus Brooke tonight. Okay, bet. Good to know. Appreciate that. Looking forward to seeing that, yeah. Yeah, I was not able to get it. It was originally on No Compadre. Gotcha. Understandable then. I don't know why I didn't even realize that when we saw Megan Bain during the segment at the top of the show. Because, like, Wisconsin to Illinois is not an easy travel in an hour's time. Yo, going for the seatbelt. Could not get that leg. He still got him? Yo, big win. What a pin. Yeah, he didn't need the leg. He had those arms knotted up, and like we were just talking about, Dax is wide as fuck. A lot harder for him to kick out of a pinfall like that than someone a little bit slimmer. Dax is the only dad bod wrestler. He's crazy shape just for that build. Oh, yeah. No, 100%. You never fight Dax. And the thing is, Dax is, like, so perfectly tough yet respectable. You know, like, he is the type of guy who in a moment's notice can be, like, going for... Oh, look it. Don't go for a hug. Okay, a little pat on the back. Still, we love this acceptance. Come on, Cope, you couldn't even beat Mox. Dax, shut the fuck up. You lost to the young boy. Right? Starting was realized. Oh, no mercy. Make no mistake. I'm going to try and squeeze that in later on tonight, like when I'm vibing after the watch party or something like that. But yeah. They could have been the pre-main. Yeah, it keeps your gear on. It's doable, just not sick. Well, no, from Milwaukee to Chicago? That's a... If they were closer, then maybe, yeah, because I've seen it happen before. But, like, she'd need a private jet. Oh, you're thinking of Mina Shirakawa, no worries. That's nice. Oh my god, they're detaining him like he's getting arrested. Oh. This is a murder cop, what you mean? Why are you not saying anything? Why are you not just being like, I'm sorry? No. I totally get it. Cash has been very patient with Dax. Dax has been out of line lately. Big Mox touches turns to ruin. Yet, no, Dax. Don't be trying to explain now as he's 40 feet away from you, okay? You stared at him menacingly for 30 seconds after you shoved him to the mat when you could have been like, yo, my bad, dude. Like, really? Damn. I feel like Dax did that on purpose, right? Like, there's no way. Like, you can't sit here and try to tell me that that's the way. Okay, Splash Screen, be back. No worries, you're good. Nah, it's hard to make an argument for that. Like I said, he stood there just staring at dude. I really don't want to see an FTR breakup. Don't do this, AEW. The thing is, I don't think we will, but I do think it's healthy that every tag team at some point in their lifeline face some sort of dissension. I just think that it's important that the majority of the time that dissension doesn't lead to a breakup. Because, one, that's tired, and two, makes breakups feel more important when they do happen. Nah, Dax is going to murder Cope. Cash will have to choose, and he'll go heel with Dax. Exactly. 100%. Because the thing is, Dax will... First off, Cash is going to come around and realize where Dax was coming from in these last couple of weeks with how frustrated he is. And likely will become equally frustrated for one reason or another. Everyone needs at least one singles run. I mean, I hear you, but I also am firmly against the philosophy that someone needs to break away from their team or faction to have a singles run. I think they can just exist separate of them. You know, I understand that it will get in the way of certain stories you might want to tell with those people, like they're getting jumped because now why aren't their friends saving them? Well, then they should obviously save them, but then that immediately gets them right involved in their business all over again. But I do think that, for example, Kofi Kingston getting the singles run as New Day, perfect example. You know, I do think Kenny Omega, his singles run. Well, no, that's not the best example because they did the whole heel faction thing. But yeah, Erickson can definitely pull off a singles run. Agreed. Rush Ciampa NXT. Fair take. All right, go check who wins the men's side of the Owen. It's hard to not say Hangman based on who we know is in the tournament right now. I'll be driving back soon. Soon driving home now. No worries, no mercy. Safe travels, friend.
Guys, last week we saw you three with no sign of Christian Cage, and tonight it seems to be the same case. What is going on with the patriarch?
Yo, Nick! Yo, check it, check it. What's up with your boy Fox, man? What's up with him? Huh? I said, what's up with your boy Fox? You heard him? My boy Fox? Yeah, your boy. Fox is far from my boy. You say he's not your boy, but we know your history together. Yeah, didn't he just try to end your career not too long ago? He did. So now what? You just want to stand back here chilling while Fox is out there still breathing?
Okay, all right. I see what you guys are doing here.
What are we trying to do?
You guys are approaching me to ask for a helping hand simply because you can't get the job done.
Is that right?
So I don't blame you for asking me. But me and Fox are done. Our business is well in the past.
Well, your past is creeping up on our present, and for us, that's an issue.
That's an issue, huh? You want to look for another issue?
These gentlemen wouldn't come here without a reason and interrupt us. Let's hear them out. Get to the point.
Look, man, that's all we saying is that it's 3 of them and it's 2 of us. When the time is right, nobody knows Fox better than you. Just think on it.
They're throwing cartoon faces. Corey is fucking. I love it. That's stunning every time. Big agree, Riga. She does this so well. And also, I just got to say, the presence that Nick Wayne had in that segment, I don't know if it's something I just hadn't noticed or if it's something he's finally captured, but it's just the way he carries himself. He's really been elevated by this whole heel run. And I love that for him. I genuinely do. And also, just I love the old-fashioned greaser look he's got going on with the white tee tucked in, the right high proper waist belt. Thinking Jay gets the win. Yeah. Nice shirt with thing is, where's Christian at? They still haven't seen him? Well, Titanes separated this week, possibly by booking, if not by travel. Sure, we'll see them together again soon. One of the best legends in the business for over a year. They could be live even if he hasn't much chance to show it. But it's also, there's other things, like, first off, dude's got an insane deep voice, and he really knows how to carry himself while talking as of late. So I think that, which again, like, to your point, comes from being around one of the best legends in the biz. But it's just incredible to see. Dude is like barely 21 and is already that good. A little bit of a strut.
On Collision, since making his debut on Collision 36 weeks ago. The longest active winning streak at 21 straight. Unbelievable what he has done. Take a look at that.
Very impressive statistic.
More Blake Christian. Let's go. Yep. These two are about to light it up.
Blake Christian, wow.
Wow, yes, sir.
Capable of keeping up. Christian, very exciting, innovative young star. We've seen him time and again. Oh, look at this. In Ring of Honor.
Bro has something to prove. Yo, the extra roll through, though. Hooks the legs. Oh, no. Got turned around on him. Oh, no. He wanted to go for that back bridge cover. AEW. No, I didn't. That's great. Oh, man. I really do need to catch up with those. I keep saying that, and I keep falling behind. I haven't watched them in almost a year now that I think about it. YouTube just picks bad times to recommend it to me, too, because I keep forgetting it's a thing until I just get it in my recommended feed while I'm already watching something. Christian is ahead on points. Honestly, not wrong, Lone Star. If there was a point system here, he'd be winning it because he's really shown up at Hologram's pace. That's cool. Ooh. Oh, almost took him out. Didn't quite, though. Ooh. Almost got him with the moonsault. What are we doing here? The evasion. Oh, send him to the... Ooh, Hologram was getting a little hasty there. Was eager. And it cost him. I think that Blake Christian is showing us something. Hologram seems to have the hardest time against someone who wrestles his own style. Can't see go position. Should we wait? Huh? No, what? That's weird. I think that's weird. Is go position not? Now I wonder if I.
It's Blake Christian who's looking for the opportunity. Hologram unaware. Oh my God! Look at that.
No, I just realized that how I had the settings there. Wow, that makes so much sense. No, you're good. It was the settings of the thing. You should see it now. In home and curtain. Bet.
So much confidence in this young man. I'm really impressed. We'll get a chance to see that again, but that dive from the inside.
Yeah, no, just hop in curtain. Should be good.
Such agility, not to mention self-confidence.
Crowd's now quite here for this. Yes, as they should be.
Now working on the mask of Hologram.
It happens a lot, and again, I know what the mask means to luchadors. I get that, and I guess what opponents are trying to do is either upset them, get them off their game, embarrass them. What's the reasoning behind all this?
Buzz Lightyear coated in his rocks. Yeah, I saw that when he was wearing that. When he started wearing that color scheme a few weeks ago for the first time, I was like, "That's the vibe it's definitely given me." No, no mercy. This is the co-main event. The main event is going to be Jamie Hayter versus Billy Starks.
Until just 2 weeks before his death was the first time he ever took his mask off.
Oh, no mercy. You absolutely have to. 100%. I do not regret shifting the watch along over to this. It has been so worth to catch live. Needs a wrist laser. On some shit. That'd be great. Said I'm more like Yu-Gi-Oh! Life points than the Buzz Lightyear laser.
Remember it was Dynasty a year ago where Swerve Strickland became world champ? Can he do it again? We'll find out. A lot of questions to be answered.
There it is. We did it, yeah.
April 6th, next Sunday.
We'll get some answers as well this Wednesday on Dynamite, of course, with Swerve Strickland teaming up with
You didn't know Kevin Knight. Yes. Kevin Knight, after his match, there was a Tony Schiavone said it on commentary that he was all elite, and then Jay White did the whole putting him over promo thing, and then the crowd like gave him some big cheers. Agreed, Garner. Nick Wayne's really coming to his own, and it's so incredible to see. Yo, excellent version of the Northern Lights suplex. Took a fake name to me. I don't know why. It's the two normal names. Someone told me that was their name. I think they were a lot. It's from the Christian family. Oh, wow. I mean, is that really how you just see them? It's like, no. That's their name. Kevin Knight, hell yeah. Yes. That's right. I forgot to mention that after his match with Jay White, which was the opener. That's another match I forgot to mention to you. Sorry. Rodrigo. Not Rodrigo. Sorry, No Mercy. It's Rodrigo's name because it was back at the Blake Christian thing. That dive is so beautiful every single time. It almost looked like he was trying to do a neck breaker there. But it's practically neck break speeds he's hitting, so I guess it's a neck breaker every time. Rana off the barricade. Oh, I hope his foot didn't hit the step. So the steps are pushed a little far forward. Oh, no, I think he did. Oh, no. I hope he's all right. Who's that? No, he's good. Yo? Oh! Oof. Gives them the opportunity to do. It's a bit more unique. Agreed, Rika. It makes more so than just the ring feel like the arena that they are battling in. The Pro Wrestlers Coliseum, if you will.
Absolutely it would. As Christian tries to pull himself up.
Take a look if you can there. The right shoulder of Hologram. The red marks down the tricep from where...
Yeah, the thud off of that Spanish fly was gnarly. Oh!
Christian waited too long. Or did he?
Yo. They're eating these shots for one another. Something tells me that we are in the final third of this match. These lads are laying in some heavy shots. It's only a matter of time before one is a little too stiff for the other. Collision, course on collision. Almost didn't land it. Kicking like Mike Bailey. Oh, I think it's time for that portal bomb. Oh, man. Hologram wins me over so much using the portal bomb. Because, like, that, first off, the execution of it is excellent. But I love that move. That's one of those, I would make it my finish if I was a wrestler. Yo. Woo! Dunzo. That was like 10 rotations. Hell yeah. I am absolutely going to love the point. Didn't like it to start, but it's gotten better and better. Agreed. I remember the one he hit in Arena Mexico the other week was so fast. It was like, why did Commander even do the rope walk thing afterwards? Because that was too much.
Thunder Rosa Chris Statlander, we can now officially announce that both of you are entering the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
Oh, well, there it is.
Last year,
What?
I was a completely different person in a much different place. But I still had the same goals that I have today. To every woman in this tournament, to every woman in the locker room, I promise you can't stop Stat.
Unless you face me. Chris, much respect to you. You know I love your work. But like I told Toni Storm last Wednesday, I never lost the AEW Women's World Championship, and I haven't won a championship ever since. So believe me when I say this. I'm gonna crawl and scratch harder than ever to have that cup above my head.
Unless you face me.
Okay, mamacita. I'm gonna see you at the Owen then.
Good luck.
We'll see you there.
Maybe you You will.
Okay.
How about that, fans? Coming up on Wednesday.
Brackets shall be announced. So is it still just going to be 8-person tournaments? Give it to Wheeler. Start at the beginning of the year. Right, last year, building up a new star, but then I love to see Nick for getting spicy. Give it to Wheel. Ooh, great shout, Ray. Yo, sorry, I just had a... Yeah, it's setting a good example. All right. Let's get a rebound win for...
Still to come here tonight. Billy Starks takes on the former AEW Women's Champion, Jamie Hayter. That is next here on Collision.
Let's go. All right. Excuse me, y'all. Going to grab some water. A rare double. Nicker, and we got you, Cam. The best tournament of the year. This is wild, right? All killer, no filler here. And that's saying something because we just had the J Cup happen. Not the J Cup. I'm sorry. Well, the J Cup was a fun tournament too, but no, I meant to say Japan Cup. The New Japan Cup was an excellent tournament, I gotta say. Next Wednesday on Dynamite, they're going to announce the brackets. And I'm sure each tournament is going to have a Joker. And it was invited to the PC, and WWE was interested in him. Wow. That's crazy. Glad to see him land where he landed. Because that was a big opportunity he passed up. For sure. But, like, I don't know now. Really? I mean, Billy Starks does have some cachet to her name, but... Ring rust. Well, I guess Jamie doesn't really have ring rust going on. She was working over in the Indies back home when she was going through these visa issues. Match am I looking forward to on GCW? There's this four-way match that really has my eye. Maybe Ultraviolet Championship match because Mance Warner's challenging for the title. That kind of blows my mind. Oh, no, never mind. That got changed. That's right. It's going to be Otis Cogar. Never mind on that. So, yeah, it might be the either the hardcore four-way or the tag title four-way.
Jamie Hayter, one of the best AEW Women's Champion in history. Certainly is going to try to refine that form if she's going to win and wear gold again. Tonight, go a long way towards it.
And her opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, Billy Starks.
Young Billy Starks.
Billy Starks main eventing Collision is something I was not ready for at the start of this month, but here we are.
Had a heck of a match a week ago against Mercedes. I really think proved her
hard-working, cheery Billy Starks, who's had considerable time.
Both her and Nick Wade are like ridiculous good for their ages, and they have so much upside, so much longevity.
With Mercedes Mone earlier tonight, and we are certainly building the
She's like, yes, yes, thank you, thank you.
women's tournament.
Here we are.
Athena going in, Mercedes Mone, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander. The list goes on. We'll find out Wednesday what those brackets will look like.
Right now, we've got the former women's world
They're Joseph. About 10 minutes. We could get some overrun though. It's a live show.
against the very first ever Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion and the youngest woman champion in ROH history, won the title at 19 years, 3 months, and 28 days. How about that?
No question, Starks is in there right now with one of the most dangerous veterans in wrestling today. We heard her talking about how excited she was to face, as she said, a young whippersnapper in Billy Starks, who said she would show her no mercy, and if the opportunity presented itself, she would knock her down.
And Billy Starks gets knocked down by a shoulder block,
Yeesh.
shoulder tackle, if you will, to a very powerful Jamie Hayter, who turns around.
Starks getting right.
Got in her face.
I hear you. Oh! Straight up right hand. Okay, Billy. Let's go. No, not able to make the pin. Oh, she did. She still did. Just not the angle she wanted it to be.
And a little hook kick that time. Hit Jamie Hayter in the side of the head.
The shin of Starks that caught Hayter in the ear. Stunned the former champion, and that certainly did as well. The back elbow.
Got up
Fair
by
enough.
Billy Starks that time.
No, it wasn't a slap. It was a closed hand fist.
We mentioned that the brackets will be announced Wednesday live on TBS on
Usually explain the thud, but like still, damn, to have an audible noise off of it is insane.
Men's and Women's Foundation Cup Tournament. On top, wow, we heard Thunder Rosa
Damn.
as well as Chris Statlander throw their name in the ring.
You must be stiff. Nope, for real.
Stay with us.
Yeah, one has to wonder as well, of course.
They swinging, like for real. This is the kind of match we were anticipating with Jamie and Aminata.
Opponent was going to be for tonight, but originally, of course, it was supposed to be Queen Aminata. Aminata unable to compete because of the damage.
Jamie is bullying her.
Wrist in her match with Julia Hart last week.
Jamie. No, she would be such a good heel, but here's the thing. This is why Jamie Hayter is loved, okay? I go back to 2021 and 2022, and people started cheering for Jamie Hayter despite her being a heel. Why? Because she's a cocky prick, and we love it.
Absolutely would. And of course, Nigel, as we know, what's at the end of the tournament, not only becoming the
This is awesome. American wrestling. Get receipts for being too stiff. English wrestling. Get receipts for being too soft. Wait. You're really trying to make me sell for that? Here, no. Like this.
And what did she do?
won the world title.
Exactly, and if she can do it, well, I was going to say if she held cover.
Oh, basically a chokehold here by Jamie Hayter.
You see?
Less experienced Starks who's having trouble breathing right now.
His shoulders are down.
Some damage to the larynx, the esophagus.
We'll see, and now using the hair.
Japanese wrestling. Get receipts.
to the top turnbuckle. Fans again.
Get receipts. What did you purchase? A pro wrestling career.
Sunday for Dynasty on Prime Video. Oh, middle turnbuckle that time.
It's so funny, right? Because when I try to explain pro wrestling to non-pro wrestling fans, I'm like, here's the thing. It's not fake. It's scripted. The only thing they don't really do is actually strike each other, except for the occasional stray. In Japanese wrestling, that's not true. That's not true. We're just hitting each other. But there is no element of feigning a move.
Absolutely. Here's how about that trip that time by Billy Starks?
The sneaky kick and the spinning heel kick didn't land.
No, you're basically, I'm British.
Basically a
It's hilarious.
slam that time, and look at this. Single crab.
Sitting down deep.
Yo, that angle is rough.
Really sitting back deep.
Could teach some young lions a thing or two.
And the hip of Starks
possible. No, for real. Like, look at the angle she's at. She is almost like with her body. Like, that's not how human bodies should go.
Live from Milwaukee, Collision continues. Toni and Nigel and fans, as we tell you many, many times, we will stay with this match as long as it takes to get a winner between these two young ladies. And again, that's
My God. The screams. The guttural yell of pain. Whew. That's a rough angle she's at.
Forcing the break on 3. Former AEW Women's Champion Janie Hayter.
Yeah, Billy Starks always scares me with her sells.
goes in, but goes over the top, lands on the apron, a duck, leg sweep by the Undertaker, kick in the head.
Oh, man. That super kick was gnarly. Let's go, let's go. Oh, that dive always scares me. Like, seriously, go through the middle rope and then try to hit a DDT off of it. Come on, full Candice LeRae it. I feel like you could do that just fine.
Kick to the side of the jaw, really stunned Hayter. Just watch this.
I know squatted for Boston Crest. Damn, Rhea, that's rough. You're like, hopefully you sat far enough. Like, the thing is, when you're sitting down, you gotta like sit on their tuchus and like really lean forward so you don't actually fuck their hip up.
Needs to be shocked at this point because I certainly did not expect at this juncture, this late in the match.
No, she is too tall for that dive. Hex. I believe she's like 5'7", 5'8". I'm sorry, that dive is for 6 foot and under, full on. Okay, you see Leo Rush go for that dive and sometimes might end up kneeing himself in the chest doing it. Okay, she should not be doing it. She's too slender as well for it. Like, too tall and slender. Moxley should go back. Nah, I'm good on that, Gander. The only way I want the Shield to ever reunite again is if it's an interpromotional reunion. Moxley has his spot in here, and it is the ace of AEW. Totally understand that, though. Shield at one point was my all-time favorite faction, and to see them reunite again would be wonderful for me, but I have also come to terms that that's probably never happening. We got their final match before he left WWE, and that's completely okay to me. Style works better than me. Oh, I was safe. What do you take before Chris Jericho? Goes on a non-fed retirement run. Otherwise, I'm good. Yes, that's exactly it, Riga.
Determination by Billy Starks. Puts Hayter on his shoulders. Hayter trying to fight.
It's so funny, too, because Jon Moxley's probably the only Shield member I would list on my personal top 10 favorite wrestlers. Yo! That Ushigoroshi was so painful. She almost didn't move from it. Oh, that unnecessary clothesline. Still in it. You probably shouldn't do that dive. Yeah, exactly. Just go through the middle rope. It's okay. This match is such a banger.
Forcing Starks to expend even more energy and kicking out. But Hayter's not done. Hayter hits hard. Or does she?
Trying for the Haterade. No, Billy Starks got out of it.
I'm back in B, and I'm seeing it again. Yes, agreed. You see, to me, the Shield is better than the sum of its parts. That was always my thing. Even when they're doing single stuff as members of the Shield. Oh, that angle was rough. Oh my gosh, yes. What am I completely forgot. I put in this emote and then I almost forgot. It is Hayter time, y'all. It's time. It's time. It's Hayter time. No, he had a barbed wire death match? That's insane. This is not a ripcord. It's actually a short arm lariat there. She does have a ripcord version. Ducks. Went for it again. Not the best idea. Oh! way she ran and stepped off to do... Okay.
There's some innovation, a new version of Hayter from the former AEW Women's Champion that will certainly seed her well as she heads into the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Let's take a look back now. Using the ropes to her advantage. Extra momentum, extra impact.
Was kind of a super haterade, yeah. Yeah, damn.
It's hard, she certainly did tonight. She will continue to do so as she looks towards potentially an AEW Women's title match at All In.
And a disappointed.
Yo.
Is the Ring of Honor World Champ, Athena, staring down Billy Starks as we head towards the brackets of the Owen Hart tournament that will be announced Wednesday, including Toni Storm going up.
Something tells me this is a first round match right here. Oh, man. Hope versus... Yo, we were eating.
And as we said, the brackets will be announced of the Owen Hart men's and women's tournament. That's coming up live on Wednesday. And how about this for a mixed tag team match?
John Moxley teaming up Marina Shafir against his opponent at Dynasty. Swerve Strickland along with Willow Nightingale. Maybe they're going to sit back with Pop Kane and watch them scrap.
As we head towards Dynasty next Sunday, women are preparing for the tournament. Will TV Hayter become a world champion once again?
Athena. I can't. I'm so happy that they're finally giving Marina ring time. Yes, this is going to be Marina's first match as a Death Rider, and I'm so here for it. Oh, man, this has been a wonderful collision, y'all. I feel like it gets so redundant because we're always like, why is... But I see this one person posted every week on social media. How is every episode of Collision the best episode of Collision? How is every episode of Dynamite the best episode of Dynamite? I don't know how they keep doing this, but it always feels like they've given us the best show they can. It's awesome. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out. Please do drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed your time. If you're watching this on playback, please do leave a comment. Go so far and helping us. Of course, make sure that bell's always on for notifications. And if you're looking to support us some extra, please do hop on over to our other Watch Along channel that will be going live officially for the first time tomorrow. We're going to be going live with GCW America's Most Wanted. It will be the first stream on that channel. If a channel we want to see it get as much love as it can, even if GCW isn't your thing, if you're not going to be tuning in regularly, we'd really appreciate it if you subscribed over there. Help give that channel some love. Drop on that stream and give it a thumbs up. That would help really get this channel off the ground. It means so much to us. Yes, can't wait for GCW. But yes, the GCW vibes are coming tonight. There's a show going on right now. Started an hour ago. We're going to be starting it from the top in about 10-15 minutes over on the Discord. So please do hop over there if you're looking to have those vibes. The Watch Along vibes are a little bit different. I'm sorry, the Watch Party vibes are a little bit different than Watch Along. But it is a very fun time nonetheless. Wrestling is always better with others. And if it's your first GCW show, something tells me you're going to enjoy it. Ironically, the best palate cleanser for pro wrestling, in my opinion. But of course, if that's not going to be your gig, then you can head over to the live tab of the channel and check out where all of the streams that will be happening on this channel will be going down. We got Dynasty coming up next weekend, but other than that, we got our standard lineup of Dynamite, Ring of Honor, Collision, and of course, the All Elite Rewinds have made a return now, happening on Fridays. Will be happening an hour earlier this week due to the fact that New Japan Sakura Genesis will be happening the following morning. But yes, a lot of wrestling, a lot of good times to be had, and that's not even getting into all the collective just around the corner. Whew. Thank you again so much, everybody, for indulging me for the plugs, for hanging out, for having a wonderful time. But until next time, y'all, take care and happy wrestling. Peace.